Hey everyone, so obviously you know from watching my haul video that I did pick up the Smoky Eyes palette from MAC, which is part of the holiday collection, and I just thought I would do a very quick smoky eye, the kind that I would do if I was going out or if I just wanted a bit of a stronger eye look during the day. So the colours I'm going to be using are basically this one, which is called Scant, satin taupe, and a bit of carbon as well in the crease, and that's it, so we'll get going. First of all, I just want to tell you about my favourite current lip combination. It is Creme de Nude, which I'll just apply now. Love the formulation of these, they're so soft. And then on the top I just apply Sugar Rim Dazzle Glass, just for added plump and pouty lips. So I just dab it on. And there you go, that's my favourite lip combination at the moment. So first of all, with the eyes, I'm going to use a base which is Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I actually really like this now. I went through a phase where I didn't like it because I thought it was really watery, but I think when you first open it, some of the initial water comes out and then you get the rest of the product after that. So I only need like a tiny amount, but I'm just using this because it's just a clear base and sometimes I like that. That nothing else interferes. I think if you're wearing brights, it's good to have a bright coloured base, but for neutrals you don't really have to worry about that too much. Well, I'm going to just take my Essence of Beauty Smoky Wide brush and use the fat end of it, the wide end, and just take Scant, dab it in, and then I'm actually going to apply it just more or less all over my lid, so from the inner corner to at least halfway, like that. Do the other eye. You'll notice that my eye makeup looks are never overly complicated. I very much stay in my comfort zone when I'm doing eyeshadow. Sorry. Then I'm going to take the 217 from MAC, which is a little bit dirty with satin taupe already because I wore this eye makeup yesterday. And I don't clean my brushes every day, and I really should, but I don't. And I'm just going to take this and then basically use it for the satin taupe. And I'm going to start with the satin taupe on the outer corner and then work it in. So dabbing it and then brushing it in. And you can use your fingers as I do just to like smudge in any bits that go beyond my crease, because I don't have a lot of lid space, so sometimes shadow does tend to creep up and I don't like it when it's too far extended up. Like I would never put eyeshadow here because I don't like it. I should say that I haven't noticed a problem with these eyeshadows. Some people have said that they're quite powdery and the quality is not akin to the full size versions, but honestly I haven't noticed a difference, and I've used most of the colours in here already. They seem to be pretty much up to par, but that might differ depending on what palette you get. Okay, so that's that bit done, but what I am going to do is put some satin taupe just under on my lower lash line here, because I just want to connect the colours up a little bit more, and I always apply shadow here. Even on days when I'm not applying shadow, I'll just apply a tiny bit underneath, leave my lid bare, and that's all I need for just a bit of definition. So I'm going to take the satin taupe again, but you could use Dark Devotion if you want it to be really intense, but I'm just going to use satin taupe and just bring it down. I can definitely see myself using up this palette. So that's that bit done. Now if you were going for more of a neutral eye, you could completely stop here after applying the Scant and the satin taupe, because you wouldn't really need anything else. But I'm going to add a little bit more depth to the outer corner in particular, and I'm going to use carbon to do that. But you could also use the dark brown as well, but I love carbon, so I'm going to use that. And I'm just going to take a 224, I've just dabbed on a tiny bit of carbon, always better to start with a little bit, and then I'm just dabbing it in the outer corner very lightly. And that's what I like about the 224, is that even if you apply a lot of product on it, because it's a slightly fuller and softer brush, it doesn't go on heavy, which is why it's so good for blending as well, because it just kind of gradually blends the colours together. So I'm just building it up, checking in the mirror, seeing if I like it, and then just going back to it and working it in again. I'm just going to apply some on the other eye, and I can see myself, I'm probably going to come back and apply more on that one. One of the reasons why I also like this palette is that the darker colours, i.e. the colours that I would use for my crease, are both matte finishes. And I like that because if you're applying a shimmery shadow as a wash, it's nice to apply a matte in the crease just to balance it out so that you're not too shimmery and not too disco ball-y, but you've got a bit of balance to your eye makeup. So I really like that as well. Now I could add more carbon, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the 228, which is just a little brush. It's meant to apply creams in the inner corner and things like that, and also underneath the lid. It's very good for that. But I'm going to apply a little bit more of the Scant and just create a bit more light right in the inner corner, so dabbing it on in a C shape. Because that's where you tend to get the most darkness here, so it's nice to bring a bit of light. It makes you look more wide awake. Eyeshadow done. Moving on to eyeliner, I'm just going to use the MAC 210 brush and some Black Track Fluid Line, a gel eyeliner. And because I want most of the emphasis to be on the outer corner, I'm just going to apply a flick on the outer corner and then I'm going to line my waterline. So I'm not going to bring the eyeliner all the way across. It's my new thing. I don't like to apply the eyeliner all the way across because I think it kind of closes up your eye sometimes, and you don't need it, you just need a flick to add that definition. So I haven't got enough. I appear to have some eyeliner left over from yesterday. Okay, that bit's done as well. Now final step, mascara. Now I love L'Oreal Voluminous, you all know that, but I'm trying to use up some of the other stuff that I've got in my collection, and one of those mascaras that's been lurking around for a while that I've tried once and I wasn't sure about is Maybelline's Volume Express The Colossal. I love the packaging of this. I picked it up in a CVS in Scottsdale. Nice big brush, but it doesn't seem to give me the results that I expected it to give. I thought it would be like CoverGirl's Lash Blast, but it isn't at all. It doesn't perform as well. But I'm just going to apply one quick coat. So mascara's done, eyeshadow's done, eyeliner's done, lips are done, Stark Naked Beauty Powder Blush is on, I'm ready. So thank you for watching everyone. I'm going to definitely play around with this palette a little bit more. Kind of interested to try out these two colours and see how they work. And also do the Scant and the Satin Taupe with the dark brown, because I think that would be a nice combination as well. So I'll let you know how I get on. I hope you have a good weekend and I will see you all soon. Bye.